This is your season for winning. This upcoming season, we are going to go after our goals, and we're going to go after the life that we've always truly wanted. Because when it comes to winning means that you are going to set a goal and you're going to go after it. And the thing is that with these type of videos that come up a lot of people kind of just like do the basic like motivational speaking and the basic terminology and like the advice that you kind of just get to Google all around. For me, I love to give you guys strategies on ways that you can shift your mindset to prepare to win, because that's essentially what happened to me. I was constantly just being like, why can I not achieve anything? Why can I not go after my goals? Why am I not in the mindset of winning? Why am I not in the mindset of a champion? Took it upon myself to just look at things more in a psychological way rather than just like in an emotional way of like, oh, I feel like I need to break down my goals into small manageable steps and build myself up that way. But I would still have the same mindset. I would still have the same habits. I still wouldn't figure out a way to actually shift my mindset. And I realized that a lot of reasons why people are not winning in their season is because they have the same mindset and they're not changing their perspective on the way that they move through the world. And so I'm going to give you guys the strategies. I'm going to give you guys the breakdown. I'm going to give you guys the guide of the things that I did to actually have the mindset to win. Because in this season, this upcoming season, the last 3 months of 2024, I'm going to hit all of my freaking goals of having a business, of making money online, becoming monetized, and just entering 2025 with a whole new fresh set of goals, because my 2024 goals were accomplished. I want to go into the new year with fresh set goals. That means I'm going to be achieving higher than I did in 2024. So I'm hitting it hard for these last 3 months, and I want you to do the same. I want you to prepare for your winning season. So how are we going to do this? So the objective for today, the things that you are going to learn for today, is how you can shift your mindset so you can stay winning. So I'm going to go into the strategies on how to do that. Number 2, know what things you need to change so you can win, right? So you stay winning and so you can win. How can you actually achieve these goals? I'm going to give you the strategies for that too. And the last thing, understand the mental game so you can always win. So you can apply these mental techniques that I do to myself, these mental mind hacks. So no matter what goal you have, you can always apply the same mental game and know how to win every single time. So if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Geraldine, and I make videos all about goal setting, productivity, and just shifting the mindset to win every single time. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Laziest Self. Okay, so number 1, how can you shift your mindset so you can stay winning? So, like I said, this is a game for champions, and champions do what? They want to win. They want to accomplish a goal, whether it's to win the Olympics, whether it's to win the NBA, whether it's to win the Super Bowl, the World Cup, whatever it is. The point, whatever the accomplishment is, the goal is to always win, is to always have that, right? And so how can we obtain this mindset for ourselves? Well, we got to start at the bottom of the barrel, right? Because if you are starting fresh, if you are starting from absolutely never achieving anything, not having discipline, being a procrastinator, it's going to be so hard and so difficult for you to switch your mindset into a champion and become like the most disciplined person out there. You have to start, unfortunately, you do have to start small. You have to start within your means, right? Like I said, you have to shift your mindset. So what you'll need to shift your mindset is, number 1, the goal you are trying to accomplish must make sense to the ability of what you're able to accomplish at this moment. So meaning, if you are not the type of person right now who can go to the gym 5 times a week and consistently do that every single week, then you're never going to accomplish that. You're never going to accomplish the goal of, I want to have a healthy body, because you're putting your goal you're putting your action plan too high, that your laziest self, and we'll get into the laziest self and what that actually means. won't allow your laziest self to actually be able to make any progress and work your way up to 5 times a week. So like I said, you have to think where you are at, your abilities right now, your resources, your environment, your habits right now. How can you incorporate the action plan with what you have right now? And how can you build yourself up to a discipline where you can go to the gym 5 times a week? In fact, you can go to the gym every single day because you just have that much freaking discipline for yourself. And then the second thing that you'll need to shift your mindset is you need to understand that the progress is where the magic sauce is. If anything, if you want to take anything away from this video, understand that progress is where the magic sauce is. As soon as you start watching the numbers go down on the scale, as soon as you watch the numbers go down on your debt, as soon as you watch the numbers go up in your bank account, you're going to start to feel more inspired and you're going to start to want to keep going, because that is where the magic sauce is. It's not actually accomplishing your goal, because once you accomplish it, you accomplish it. It's done. It's, again, the journey, right? But to get there, you have to become addicted to wanting to win every single time. You have to make progress. And how do you make progress? You do it consistently every single day. So you have to shift your mindset to not accomplishing your goals, but to create progress. That is where you will start to see, like, okay, that's where you'll start to lessen the pressure on actually accomplishing the goal, because the accomplishing of the goal will happen if you make the progress. So instead of shifting your mindset of like, I have to, like, once I complete this, once I have this in my hand, then it's all done. It's like, no. When you are starting off in your upcoming winning season, progress towards accomplishing that goal is winning. Winning means that you are watching the things that you want happen in front of you at the same time that you're living in it, right? You're, again, watching the weight go down. You're watching the numbers go up in your bank account. That is your winning season. That is how you see the signs of change of, like, this is working. This is how I'm going about things. And I'm going to continue going after what I want. So like I said, that is how you're going to shift your mindset. You're going to shift your mindset from not accomplishing your goals, but making progress, because making progress means that you're doing something right, and we want to be doing something right. So, number 2, know what things you need to change so you can win. So this is how we get into the laziest self. So what is this strategy? What is the philosophy, the theory about laziest self? So I created this myself because, again, I was going after my goal of wanting to become monetized on YouTube, and I'm still in that process. But like I said, I'm in the process. I'm still going. So when I first originally started my journey to accomplishing my goal of becoming monetized on YouTube, I was like, okay, how can I get my watch hours? Because that's the hardest thing. How do I get my watch hours up? I need 3,000 watch hours. I need a strategy to get there as fast as possible. Obviously, I didn't get there as fast as possible, but nonetheless, I'm still making progress. But I was like, how do I make progress for myself? How do I do this when I'm not a disciplined person? How do I upload videos? Because I've been uploading videos for the past 10 years on a different channel, and I did it inconsistently. And so this time around, I wanted to have my upcoming winning season. I wanted to shift my mindset and be like, how can I make this better for myself? I'm not up to the standard where I can come home, film a video and get it uploaded, have the highest like editing skills and whatnot, and like produce a whole freaking documentary. Like, I can't do that. I'm not there just yet, and I'm still not there yet, but I'm getting better and better every day. So I was like, how can I make it possible for myself to achieve that goal of getting 3,000 watch hours? So I was searching online on how other people became monetized, and I came across this one girl who did a live for 30 days and went on live every single day for 30 days and became monetized. And I was like, oh my god, this is what I have to do for myself. I have to make a live every single day for 30 days. Well, I knew for myself that I was not up to doing a live. Like, that was not something that I could me myself I could commit to, because again, I understood that progress was a magic sauce. So I was like, I can't make a live every single day. That's not something that I'm able to do. That's not something my laziest self can do. I would lose out on the progress, and then I would just end up giving up. I want to make progress. I want to be in the magic sauce. So instead of making a live every single day, I was like, what if I just upload a video every single day in the month of May? And I did that back in May, and I did. I uploaded every single day. And how I created this strategy for myself was because I looked at my advantages in my life and my disadvantages. My disadvantage was the fact that I worked from basically 8:30 to 5, didn't get home until 5 p.m. And by the time I got home, like, I had to take care of my kids, make dinner, go to the gym. And then by the time the whole routine was done, it's already shower time in bed. I'm like, I don't have the energy or the time to film after work. And I already get up at 5 a.m. during work. So my disadvantage was the fact that I didn't have time afterwards. My advantage was my job. My job that I have right now, I am a speech language pathologist assistant. So I go to clients' homes and I do speech therapy, meaning that if someone cancels, I have an entire hour to do whatever I want. So I understood that if I want to upload a video every single day, I'm gonna have to do it during my work hours, during my breaks, during my personal time during work, so that I can make sure that I am uploading every single day. Because if I really want this, again, I understand what it takes. I need to understand that it takes a lot of effort and a lot of energy, but I really want this. So I created a strong determination for myself to accomplish it. So I did it. I uploaded for 30 days, and it gave me a huge chunk of my watch hours. And now I'm kind of in like the same boat again, where it's like I stopped uploading consistently for a while, for a couple months, and now I'm back on it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna upload again every single day until I hit my mark of the 3,000 watch hours. No matter what it takes, I'm just gonna upload every single day. So that's what I'm doing now. But again, I understood what my laziest self was able to do. I was not able to go live every single day. So I switched the strategy around, and I was like, I can't go live every day, but I can make a video every single day. And that is what you need to do with yourself too. You research someone else's personal story according to what goal you are trying to accomplish, and see how they accomplished it. If it's, I want to buy a home, or I want to pay off a debt, and I did DoorDash 2 hours after work every single day, and I paid off my debt in like 6 months. How can you take that for yourself and maybe switch it around? Maybe you can't do DoorDash 2 hours after work, but maybe you could be like, you know what, I have the weekends free, and I'll do it for six hours on the weekends, and I'll be able to pay off my debt that way. The thing is that you have to understand that this requires work, right? And so your laziest self does not want to do any work. So how can we mind hack our mind to do something that we know we are capable of doing and pushing our laziest self to do? It's not pushing it too far off where it's like, this is impossible, but pushing it enough so it levels you up a little bit more. And it's like, oh wait, my laziest self, like, I'm able to do 6 hours on the weekend. Like, I can watch a podcast, I can bring a friend with me, and we'll go have fun, and it's actually not that bad, and I'm paying off my debt. And then you're like, wait, maybe I'll start doing it during the week instead and see how it goes for me, and I'll just apply the same things. And then you see that it's actually not that bad, and then you start little by little building yourself up. But you have to push yourself a little bit. It requires work, and your laziest self does not want to do work. So this is the laziest self concept, where we make our goals for our most ambitious self. We make an action plan for our most ambitious self. The person who's waking up at 5 a.m. drinking celery juice and going for a mile run, and then emailing everybody back before 9 a.m. Like, that's our most ambitious self, the person who's just on it every day. But we aren't there yet. Our laziest self can barely wake up at 6 a.m. We have to start there. We have to start at the bottom of the barrel. But the thing is that my laziest self may be your most ambitious self. It's not the same for everybody. So you have to look inside intuitively. So you have to see what you're capable of doing and understanding what your laziest self is at right now. If right now you are wanting to, let's say your goal is I want to lose weight, but your laziest self is only capable of going on a 30-minute walk every day, then that is what you're going to do. Sure, it might be nice to go to the gym at some point and lose the weight faster that way, or there at some point, but you're not there yet. You have to start at the bottom. You have to meet yourself where you're at. So if your laziest self is someone who could just get up every single day and go for a 30-minute walk every single day, then that is what you're going to do. But the point is that you're learning how to build consistency, and you're learning how to build discipline. Discipline because you got to get off your ass, and consistency because you have to learn how to show up for yourself every single day. Okay? So meet yourself where you are at the moment, and understand what is my laziest self capable of doing at this very moment, so that I can in turn eventually show up for myself in my most ambitious self. How can you level up? You level up by meeting yourself where you're at. So before I get to the last portion of this video, I did want to announce a couple things. So if you guys want to, I do have an accountability group called the Committed Collective over on Facebook. It is free for anybody to join. If you want to join, it's a link down below. But if you are joining, please make sure to introduce yourself to the group. I want it to feel more of a community. I want you guys to be involved. I've had this Facebook group for a couple months already, and I really want you guys to interact, and that's the point of this community. Don't just join to not be involved. Join, have a conversation, interact with people, make a post, introduce yourself, tell us your story. We're there to help you out. The more that we have more people interacting in the group, the better it becomes for you. So please join the Facebook group, and please interact with others, share yourself. I'll introduce myself and whatnot, but I want you guys to talk to each other, essentially, because this is a group for people who want to accomplish their goals and not feel so lonely about it. The next thing is I do have a free resource for you guys. It's called the Goal Setting Mind Map. So if you want to create an action plan for yourself, this is the perfect resource for you. It'll be linked down below, or you can go to my website, laziestself.com, and you can just put in your email and you'll get sent to it, and you'll also be listed for the newsletter that I send out every Thursday. So if you want to be signed up for that, make sure to write your email in the description down below. The link will be right there, so you can go and click and sign up for the newsletter. Now that that's all done, let's get to the last portion of this video. So understand the mental game so you can always win. The mind hack of the laziest self is taking accountability. If you can look at your flaws, if you can look at yourself intuitively and understand, again, your advantages and your disadvantages, you are always going to win, because you are always seeking flaws within yourself that you can manipulate so that you can always win. Again, I manipulated my situation with my job and understood that this was an advantage, even though it was a disadvantage because I'm not getting paid for that hour that I'm not working, but I'm hacking it because I am working towards my goal of, you know what, I'm not going to just let this hour go to waste. I'm going to do something about it, and I'm going to go after my goal, which is becoming monetized on YouTube. So I'm hacking my own life so that I can make sure that I win in the future, and I'm consistently winning every single time. But that's my advantage, right? Not everyone is going to have the same free time that I do. Some people are like, I'm stuck behind a computer desk 24/7 and I don't have any breaks. I'm consistently on all day. But again, you have to look at your life and seek your advantages. Maybe your advantage is that, sure, you work from, let's say you work from home. Maybe you're stuck behind a computer, but you work from home. How can you hack your system so that you can work on your goals at home? How can you hack the system so that you you are able to accomplish your goals. Maybe your goal again is to work out, right? But you work from home. So on your break, you can go to the gym. You can leave your house and go to the gym, or you can stop working during your breaks and go do a YouTube video workout. Like, I don't know, just look at the flaws that you have, but also look at the advantages you do, because not everybody else is going to have the same advantages you do. And so this is like looking at life in a more positive and productive way to help you take advantage of what you do have and achieve your goals. And that is how you're always going to stay winning, because you're looking at the things that you do have instead of the things that you don't. Sure, I don't have the most beautifully aesthetic background every single time, which kind of sucks because I wish my backgrounds were different, but I don't currently have that. But that doesn't mean I'm not eventually going to have it. That is my disadvantage, that I have to film in my car and have people surrounding me just watching me film, but it's okay because I'm still getting it done. That's my disadvantage, is that I don't have the most aesthetically pleasing background. But my advantage is that I still get to film a video and upload it. Because at least for me, I'm like, I don't think it matters what the background looks like as long as I'm providing value towards in my videos. So yeah, look at your advantages, and that is how you're always going to stay winning, because you never let an opportunity slip out of your hands. You're always going to take advantage of your own opportunities, of your own life, of your own day-to-day living. So if you guys liked this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also, click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload. And follow me on all my social media. I'm at Laziest Self. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys again on the next one. Bye. Mwah.